So, I got to page 19 of my breakdown and realized I wasn't getting my full breakdown reviewed video out this weekend. But there is something I want to address about this movie that really pisses me off. Before I get into some spoilers, I want to stay at the beginning of this tiny rant that despite all the problems I have with this movie, I am happy to say it is loads better than Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. That I can say with confidence, even now. I would need to rewatch Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World a few more times, along with this one again, to really see where it sits. My main problem with this movie is its continuation of the dumbass messaging from Jurassic World that the public's interest in these dinosaurs has waned. I'm sorry. How many years has it been since Jurassic World opened to the public in this movie? 22 years? This movie is set in 2027. I already thought the dinosaurs aren't wow enough. Messaging in Jurassic World was dumb as shit, seeing as the park had only been open for 10 years at this point. But wow, this movie really tries to hit you over the head with that shit once again. They took Dotson's speech from the book about consumer biologicals and for some reason thought this was a commentary on the consumer, when in reality Crichton's whole point of the InGen biosyn dynamic was to show the evils of corporate greed and their desire to outcompete one another. They have Henry confirm in-universe that his museum sold 12 tickets the week before. They have this little girl saying she hates them. They have Zora on the shore saying to Henry's face that he specializes in a field nobody cares about anymore, like it's just a fact. They say in the opening text that the public's interest has waned. They aren't showing that the corporations are out of touch with the consumer, which would be the reality in this scenario. They're saying the corporation knows what the public wants, which they actually don't. The Velociraptor gets completely cucked like the T-Rex did back in JP3, but instead of by another big apex, it's by the studio's made-up movie monster. Fantastic. It's only been 32 years since de-extinction, and I'm sorry, I've been to museums and zoos in the past decade, and they still get tons of traffic for modern animals and fossils. This franchise needs to stop pushing this bullshit because I audibly groaned in the theater when Loomis kept saying these things. People aren't tired of dinosaurs. You, Universal, are sick of dinosaurs being so successful. Don't blame the consumer for your failure to understand the magic of that first Jurassic Park movie and why so many people are still fascinated with these extinct creatures to this day. The dinosaurs struggling with today's modern climate when being brought back is actually in Crichton's books, so that is actually a plot point I'm all for them using. I hated seeing dinosaurs in the previous two movies walking around and living in the snow when there is no way they'd last long in those temperatures. The ones InGen brought back were all from warmer regions and environments, plus they had cold-blooded reptile DNA inserted into them, which would make them even more reliant on tropical climates. Henry gets one of Malcolm's speeches from the book. It's a rework of Malcolm talking to Gennaro about the same point when they are near the sick Stegosaurus in the book, and he is talking about why the Stegosaurus getting sick is inevitable. There is fossil evidence that dinosaurs thrived in colder environments as well, but most of the creatures featured in these films and the books are from the warmer environments, so this works for me. Loomis is correct that the environment around the equator is most similar to the environment most of, if not all of these animals did thrive in back during the Mesozoic. The oxygen content is still less than 65 million years ago all around the planet, so most of the dinosaurs would have to stick to lower altitudes, otherwise they would be struggling to breathe. It's still a bit shaky, but is a much better premise than people think dinosaurs are boring now, because no one believes that shit. Go 100 or 200 years into the future if you want to use this premise, not a couple decades. I'll be back sometime soon with my full breakdown where I will be going over what I liked and what I didn't like, and also patiently waiting for Jurassic World Evolution 3, which is what I really want.